Good morning, everybody. I am Russ. This is Steph. That is Chris. If I sound a little hoarse,
it's because you are.
I am. I have a little summer cold. I usually go with a summer and a winter cold. Man, this one really got me.
It's all the way across the board. I got a little,
Yep.
but I don't feel like you two have.
And see, I just had it Saturday, but well, I had a little bit Friday night, and then Saturday, but then yesterday, I mean, I feel okay. I have a little cough and everything, but other than that,
I did find out it was going around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of weird.
When I got ready for bed Sunday night, I was like, when I wake up in the morning, I ain't gonna be able to breathe. I still got a little,
but
I'm like, I'm gonna have a sore throat, and I didn't.
Woo. At least we don't have to do any talking in our Cowboy and Lucky till this following weekend, so we're good. We'll be all healed up by then.
Mm-hmm. We have a busy weekend ahead of us.
Speaking of the weekend, this last weekend, me and Chris were out at Lorena. We did played in a benefit softball tournament from a young boy out there by the name of Evan. Cannot remember his last name.
I don't even think they ever told us his last name.
And I tell you what, it was great. I made a comment on my Facebook. You know, I'm complaining about the heat, and you know, this kid struggles with life every day, so I should never ever complain. But we did play in a softball tournament. It was good. There were 6 or 7 teams. Raised some money for him for his illness, and it's a thing that I don't know about, so I'm not going to talk about it. And we got second place.
Y'all did pretty good.
We beat every team, and then we got in the championship, and we just kind of...
Well, it's funny. Is we beat every team, and if you know anything about tournament softball, you go through the losers bracket, and then you have to beat the top team twice. Well, we were the top team, but we wanted to go watch the MMA.
That's exactly right.
So we just, Gerald and Alvin went to him and went, hey, let's just have one game.
Yep. You win it all.
You win it all. We didn't make them have to beat us twice, and the suckers beat us 5-4 or 6-5.
No, you're right. 5-4.
Oh my God!
So
on an error in the last inning.
An error in the last inning, and I will tell you this: the fun part about it was you played into the sun, so the outfield was looking at the setting sun. It got me. It got my center fielder who did a sweet dance move, and it was one of those deals where by the end of the day, being out there from 8:30 till it was 6:15, it was hot. It was tired. We were ready to get in the pool and watch the fight.
And you know, I got a shout out. My shout out is going to go to the left fielder, Eric.
Shout out to Eric, left fielder.
And I don't really know why it's a shout out, because he did not shout out to me that, hey, dude, you're fixing to run into the fence.
It was a lack of shout out.
So a lack of shout out to Eric for letting me run into the fence.
And the good thing was, it was funny. It cut his knee, and I was like, man, what happened to your leg? That's when I ran to the fence. First game.
You know, I'm running. I knew it was way out, but I thought I had room, and I went, well, if I get close, you know.
Somebody's going to yell out, fence.
Now, take this. We only played on 200-foot fields. These are little league fields they had this tournament on. Not regular softball fields. 200-foot fields. And the adults had a home run hitting contest on it. After they couldn't hit the ones out of the big field. They brought the 5 guys over and let them hit
on a
200-foot fence and gave a trophy away.
Wow.
It was fun. It was a co-ed tournament. 10 people out on the field at a time, not 9 like regular baseball. It's softball on a shrunk down miniature field. I had a good time. Yeah. It was a fun little tournament.
It was
I wish
good.
I could have been there. I wanted to go.
When we do the Red Sea softball tournament, me and Chris are going to bring in some Arizona rules, and we're going to bring in a little bit easier, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of fun. We got some deals going on. Sad news for our friend, Mr. Chris Cox. Sad news. You want to break it off?
Sad news.
I think he already knows.
I don't know what it is.
I just read and found out it was announced on Saturday that 2011 will be the last season of Entourage.
I had heard that, but I was not sure.
It is confirmed. HBO has confirmed it, and it will be the last season, and they don't know exactly how many episodes they're going to do. It's not going to be like a normal full season. It'll be less.
They don't do but like 7 or 8 episodes.
Yeah. Well, they're doing less than that.
So they might just have a half an episode.
Like a movie.
But I tell you what.
But they
have gotten to the point now that it seems like they're running out of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, this was just kind of the story of Mark Wahlberg's life and the people around him, and it's a lot more. It's past his life now, and I think they're trying to come up with their own, and it's just not as good.
The writer actually said that that they are thinking about doing a movie too. They are thinking about doing a movie. I've heard that too. So,
but then again, we got Eastbound and Down that's coming in, and it'll be fine.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah,
when that starts getting back
I'm gonna start recording
that. That is a funny show.
Now, maybe since it's on me, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. You guys know it already. Sunday, I wake up and I text Colin.
Right.
And I go, "Hey, where are you?" You know, I know where he's supposed to be. I know where he said he's going. He always answers. He always texts back, and he wasn't doing it.
Right.
You know, so benefit of the doubt, everything's okay.
Right.
But it doesn't make sense. So, I asked my mom, do you have the boy's number he's with? I asked the girls, didn't know it, and I am pissed.
Yeah.
I could tell you were...
I was pissed and scared to death.
Yeah.
All in one sentence.
And we met for lunch.
Yeah, we met for
lunch. I didn't talk to y'all, though.
No, I know that, but this was all happening right when we met for lunch.
Yeah.
And so I knew where he was. I went to his Facebook page. I messaged the boy he was supposed to be with. Said, "Is Colin with you?" I haven't heard from him. It's his dad. The other kid that went with him, I did the same thing. That's the only way I know how to get to it. And I went to their pages. One of them had a post like 5 seconds ago.
Oh,
you knew they were on.
I knew he was online. Well, that little sucker didn't text me back. The other one did, but I got a text from Colin going, we're at Matt's grandmother's house. There's no service out here. So I don't text back. I call.
Is this on the way home?
On the way home.
Okay, on the way home.
I call. And I'm furious. Because you don't know.
Exactly.
Right.
And I am so mad that when he answered, I started crying like a baby.
Aww. Worried
What
Papa.
did he say?
He was in front of his friends, so he was like, I'm sorry, I didn't, you know. It's just the point of, I didn't know.
Right.
And you not responding.
Well, it ain't
had me worried.
It ain't like back in the day when we were young.
When you had 4 friends.
Yeah, and you went somewhere and you knew where they, you know.
Right.
Exactly.
You could pick up the phone and my mom knew who your mom was and could call.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays they're all over town. Every kid, they're everywhere.
So
and got
many
your
friends.
phones.
Yeah, and we grew up in a different sized community.
Yeah. Right.
So it's different, and it just had me worried because he always replies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you don't get this immediate now because everything is so instant, it is something's wrong, battery's dead, something's happened. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, when he answered, I was going to get on his butt.
But you got to find out what was going on, you know, the whole thing. But the good thing is you did your research. You went through Facebook.
Yeah.
One good thing is about you being able to go, you know all their friends.
You have different outlets.
You know, you can track him down.
Yeah.
Before you have to call the police. So that was good.
Aw.
But anyway, we had a busy weekend. We did not get to see the #1 movie of the weekend.
Did not.
No, but I think I'm going to.
And that was the other guy.
It pulled in 35.6 million, knocked Inception off of #1.
We did go Friday though. Me, Chris, Stephanie, Megan, and Colin.
Yes.
Friday, we went and watched Step Up 3D, which